Today we're going to talk about my next training block. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Susie and this is I Run Things. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I am in the midst of starting new training for the Atlantic City Half Marathon. I have very aggressive goals for this half marathon, so if you want to listen to how I'm planning on training for this, stick around. And if you like videos like this one, give a thumbs up and also subscribe for more content and to follow me in this journey to run a half marathon in 1 hour 50 minutes. So just a little bit of background about myself. I am a 48-year-old runner. I just ran New York City Marathon on November 7th in 4 hours and 45 minutes. And I did run the Rundisney World Marathon as well, January 9th, pacing a friend in 6 hours, 10 minutes. And that one we ran walking. We ran 1 minute and walked 1 minute. Now, for those of you, again, who've been following me just for a little while, you know that my ultimate goal is to qualify for Boston. And to qualify for Boston, for my age group, I need to run a marathon in 3 hours and 50 minutes. So it's a hefty goal. I believe I can make it happen. My best time in a half marathon is 1 hour 54 minutes. It's a time that I did on my own. It was not an official race, but that was the time that I actually ran. It was 1 hour 54 minutes. Now, in an official half marathon, I've done 2 hours 9 minutes, and that's from 2 years ago. So it's a while back. Now for this training plan, I only have 10 weeks. I have no time to waste. Obviously, it's right around the corner. It's April 3rd. And I have decided on putting together my own training plan. Now, I'm not a coach, full disclosure. I can't train anybody. A lot of you guys have been asking me, especially recently, to train with you, to coach you. I don't feel like I am honestly authorized to do that. I don't have the certification. I don't believe I have the knowledge necessary to do any of that. However, I wanted to share with you the training plan that I put together for myself. This is an experiment of one, so hopefully it works out and I am able to run my half marathon in 1 hour and 50 minutes. Now, ta-da! This is it. I'm gonna bring you closer so you guys can see the screen better. Okay, now that we're up close and personal and you can see all my wrinkles, this is the month of January, obviously. So today, I'm recording this on the 20th, and we are here. I already did my training for today. That's 5 miles easy. Now tomorrow I have another 5 miles easy, and then Saturday I have decided this is going to be my long run day. Those are going to be 14 miles at a kind of steady pace. So it's not going to be easy pace. It's going to be a little bit faster, but not as fast as my half marathon pace is going to be. Now, starting Sunday the 23rd, 5 miles, 5 miles. Tuesdays is going to be my interval training day. My body responds really well to 400s. So I'm going to do 8 by 400s, and then I'm going to be increasing that number of intervals I'm doing later on in the plan. But this week, it's going to be 8 by 400s with 1 mile warm up, 1 mile cool down. So it's going to be 6 miles total. Wednesday is going to be my rest day. And then Thursdays is always going to be my half marathon pace run. So it's 6 miles totals with 4 miles sandwiched in the middle at half marathon pace. And that half marathon pace for me is 8 minutes, 46 seconds per mile. So it's kind of fast. It's like 5:15 or 5:16, I think, per kilometer. It's fast, guys. And then Fridays, 5 miles. And then Saturday, 14 miles. Bringing up this mile total for this first week to 41 miles. Okay, now moving on to February. Let me scroll back down a little bit so you guys can see this. And this is going to be truncated. I'm gonna try and stop it here so you can see both this week, the beginning of this week, and then this other one since it's in between January and February. Okay, so Sunday, 5 miles. You're gonna see this is a trend. You're gonna see it's a trend as well for Mondays, 5 miles easy. And then Tuesday again, a repeat of that, 8 by 400s, 4 miles of half marathon pace sandwiched in between those total of 6 miles, 5 miles easy, 14. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Now, if we move forward, this is the month of February. And now you can see all of February at a glance. So as you can see, Sundays I always have 5 miles easy. Mondays I always have 5 miles easy. And then Tuesdays, all of February I have 8x400s. And on Thursdays, this half marathon pace run is going to be increasing 4 miles to 5 miles, and then to 6 miles. And then my long run is going to be 14, 14, 14, and this one, just so it's a recovery week, which I like having in between of my training runs. Like every 4th or 5th week, I like having a recovery week. This goes down to 10 miles. So instead of 42, 42, we're gonna go with 39 total miles. I think it's gonna be good for my body to just recover right there. This is like kind of midway through the plan. Now let's move on to March. Okay, so now this is the month of March. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit so you see the complete picture. Again, same kind of cadence, 5 miles, Sunday, easy. Monday, same thing, 5 miles, easy. And then Tuesdays, you're gonna see here in March, we go from the 8 intervals, 8x400, now we're going to 12x400. Again, this is gonna be 8 miles total, except for the last week here, which is going to be 8x400s again. And the reason for that is that right after that, on this Sunday here, Sunday after the 2nd, that's the half marathon. So that's why I'm gonna be tapering a little bit. So Thursdays, this is what changes as well. We have 6 miles, 7 miles, 7 miles, and 8 miles. Same thing, half marathon pace, sandwiched it with a 1 mile warm up, 1 mile cool down, sandwiched there in between. And then Friday is always 5 miles easy. And then Saturdays, 14, 14, 14, and then 10 miles again, because I start my taper. So I start tapering here. This is the last hard workout, and then 10 miles later is my half marathon, okay? I still have a little bit of speed here. These types of workouts are really good for your VO2 max. So this is something I've been lacking. When I was training for New York City Marathon, I was doing the Hanson's marathon training, and you only do like 2 400-meter intervals, then everything else is longer than that. I feel again that my body responds really well to intervals, to these kind of intervals. So that's why I put them in my plan. And then right after this, guys, April. So see, it's 5 miles here, and then 3 miles the Saturday before the half marathon, and this is the Atlantic City half marathon. Another important component of my training plan is 2 days a week. I want to aim for doing strength training, and I want to do some kind of serious quote-unquote strength training. So I want to lift weights, and I want to aim for 90 minutes of strength training per week. So whether that's 2 sessions or 3 sessions, we'll see. It's probably gonna have to be 2 days. So 40 minutes and 50 minutes, or 45, that's kind of what I'm going to aim for. I'm going to be sharing with you my whole training, so stick around for that. That's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you come with me on this journey, and as always, run fearless, you guys.